I am so excited for this video. Sorry, I'm just rubbing in the moisturizer I just used to make sure it's all in my skin properly. Because, anyway, as I was saying, I'm excited today because Makeup Revolution did an It collection, like the Pennywise movies. And if you didn't know and can't see my posters in the back, I love horror. I always have and I probably always will. So as soon as I had the money, I got it. The whole collection was £50, which I don't think is that bad. There aren't that many things in it, but I will show you everything. So first of all, there's a balloon beauty blender sponge. I've actually got mine out of the package because I've wetted it, dampened it, I don't know. And it won't fit back in because obviously they get a bit bigger. But it has this little card on that's meant to be in the background that says "Come Home," and I think that's really cool. And I've decided to try out a new format, so I've taken some little videos of the items separately so I can add them so you can get like a better look instead of me trying to hold them up and you know how it never focuses properly. But I'll still show you on here as well while I talk about them. So it's just a balloon shaped beauty blender, and it's so soft. Even before I like made it wet, it was so soft, and like it's honestly fun to just like squish. I'm gonna be sad to use it because I don't want to ruin it because it's really cool. Next there is a black liquid liner. I don't usually like liquid liners that come in like the pots, but the brushes on these look really thin, so I'm hoping that they'll be really good. So there's the black one and then there's this red one. It looks more orangey on the outside, but the actual product itself, the colour looks more of a deep blood red. There's a blood lip stain and it says "Time to Float" on it on the lid and it on the side, and it like actually looks like fake blood or something, or honestly like real blood. Like it's really like it's not like thick. Then there's this fake balloon blood, it's called. I think it's because the shape of it's like circle and you know like the whole balloon thing and it. And there's like a picture of Pennywise with the balloon and it's just fake blood. And then the eyeshadow palette. So I'm actually really happy with this because it is super thin, which I prefer since I own quite a lot of eyeshadow palettes. So it's really thin, which I just find so pleasing. And this is what it looks like. It says "Time to Float." The shades are really unique and I think they're really pretty. So as you can see, it's in the shape of the little paper boat that Billy makes for Georgie in the movie. Also, there's a black shade in there and we all know how excited I get when I have an eyeshadow palette with a black shade because I always run out of them. What I also like about this is that this and the next thing I show you have these pictures of Pennywise, and I think that's really cool. So this is the last thing in the collection. It is a face paint set, I believe. One thing I wanted to point out was that these pictures, if you look carefully, that is Pennywise's face over and over again, and obviously the shape of the palette is a balloon with Pennywise's face in it. And on the mirror there it says "What we try to leave in the past won't stay there," and it's like a sticker, you know, the ones that keep the mirrors clean, and I don't know if it will come off if you pull that off, but also I don't know what that weird wet looking stuff is. It's kind of gross. So it says on the website, because I was confused because I thought they were all going to be like cream face paints, like kids face paints, and this is what it looks like. Oh, I just propped the brush, but it does come with this little brush. And oh no, I got hair in it. I think from the makeup brush. Anyway, So it says one of the sides is cream paints, the other is water activated. These are like creamy textured, so I'm assuming you activate these by water. But I'm kind of scared to try it, but I guess I will. So today I'm going to be doing a Pennywise. Why did I forget his name? I'm going to be doing Pennywise makeup. And to be honest, I don't really know when it comes to face paints and things if you're meant to use a primer. I'm assuming it's the same with foundation and that you just like use one for like specific needs. So I was going to use the e.l.f. what is it? Power Grip primer? Is that what it's called? I can't remember. Oh wait, it's right here. Yeah, I was going to say I was going to use it, but I lost it, but it was right in front of me. I'm so stupid. So, because I really want the face paint to stick to my face properly. So, and as I said, I already moisturized. I used the Nivea soft cream. My skin's not been the greatest, especially around my nose and mouth recently, with like my eczema and everything. So now I just have to wait for that to sink in and do its thing. Makeup Revolution have done quite a few cool collections recently. They've done like a Willy Wonka, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory one. They've brought out some more Shrek stuff. I never even got to try out the first Shrek things. I have one of the eyeshadow palettes, but that's it. But I just I just don't have the monies to keep buying loads of makeup. But yeah, I'm really tired because I've been up since 6 in the morning waiting for the parcel, but then I got impatient and decided to walk to the post office and get it myself. So like I said, I'm gonna do some makeup to look like him. I think I'm gonna go for a more glam version, more of a realistic one. Maybe, I don't know, we'll see. But there is a white in here and it's one of the powder ones. So I'm just gonna like take this water bottle and I've poured it in the lid, and then I'm gonna take the brush that comes with it and just see if like it actually works. So I'm gonna dip this into the water and then onto the white. Oh, I think if I just use a bit more water, hold on. There, it turns to like almost the same consistency as when I use micellar water with my eyeshadows to make like liquid liners out of them. I've got a feeling it's not going to look that great on my whole face, but we'll see. So I'm going to use this brush from Revolution. It was from the Treehouse of Horror collection that they did with Simpsons. And this is the first time I can actually like use these properly because I've never really had a use for these. I didn't really know what they were for. So I'm just going to dip this into the water and then into the white and we'll see what happens. So I don't know if I'm just using it wrong, but they are like really transparent, like sheer. Try adding a bit more water. Maybe surely that would do the opposite. Like maybe that would make it even more thin. Because I actually was gonna buy some proper face paints to do some makeup looks for Halloween this month, and I didn't because I thought that this would be like proper face paint, but I guess that's on me for not like researching it properly. I wanted to be surprised, so I've not seen any videos of anyone using the collection. I don't know. Maybe I am doing something wrong, but it is very, very thin, which I don't like, to be honest. I'll give it a chance. It's also really streaky and I'm gonna go over it with the Beauty Blender. I'm just trying to see if I can get it to be like more white. I mean, you can tell a difference kind of, just not much. Oh, and I've soaked up literally all the water from that lid and it's just still not very pigmented. Maybe one of the other colours would be better, but you know, it's Pennywise. I'm gonna want it's like all the textures are really horrible, but it's just really thin, so it's like the worst of both worlds. Let's try blending it out with the sponge. See, then I feel like it's just the texture issue is like gone a bit with this, like blending out with this, but then it's just like not super white again. but it will have to do. I just think it's really weird that the main colours people use in face paint are like the water activated ones, yet the proper face paints are like weird colours, like that weird grey. I don't know, I just find that really weird. Yeah, I think this is as good as it's gonna get. Please let me know if I'm doing anything wrong, but I'll just have to move on to the other side and we'll just have to be sure. Also, where my skin's been like bad around my eczema on my nose, it's really sore, it's stinging it. Does anyone remember in It Chapter 2 of the remake of it, like the ones that came out recently, when that scene when, I don't remember who it is it Richie or Bill? Someone sees Pennywise doing his makeup or something like that, and it's like really cakey and you can see all his pores and everything. That's what I look like up close in real life right now. Like, do you see that? Like, to be fair, I'm always gonna have texture around my nose where my eczema is, but it's never usually this bad. I feel like it's drying down like quite weird and patchy. I don't really like, and like you can't tell that it's face paint. Let's try swatching a different colour. Let's swatch the blue. Use their brush that it comes with. Okay, so that's better. It's still sheer, but it's better. So like it's still sheer, but it's much more better than the white. Let's move on and use the eyeshadow palette. So first I need some primer. And I'm going to use the PTV primer. As I said, I'm going to go for more of a glam Pennywise. So let's have a look at the eyeshadow palette again. I really like the name shades. So the shades are Be Afraid, Beautiful Fear, which, you know, like Pennywise says when he's like, beautiful fear. Red Balloon, Pennywise, Worst Dream, Floating, Drain, Stranger, Dancing Clown, Circus, Raincoat, which is the bright yellow shade, Boat, Georgie Denborough, Crave, Come Home, Feast, Flesh, and Careful. So, I want to go, I think we'll just stick to like the whole red thing and go for the shade Red Balloon all over my eyelid. Also, since Pennywise doesn't have eyebrows and neither do I don't have to do fake eyebrows. I've been so excited to film this video, and I've been really sad that I haven't done any Halloween makeup looks because I really wanted to go all out this year for Halloween makeup with like proper face paints and everything, but with the money and everything it just never really happened. And I have got a tiny bit of money, I've got like £36 I think, but the face paint set that I want is like over £30 and I don't think I'd have enough, and I'm trying to have a little bit of money left in my bank in case I really need it, because I'm always running out of money because I'm so bad with it. So one thing to note, it's more of an orangey red than like a deep red like it looks in the pan, like once you've like blended it out and everything. That isn't a problem for me, and also that Feast shade at the bottom looks deeper, so maybe we can deepen it up with that at the end. I'm going to take another brush and go back in the same shade Red Balloon and put that on my lower lash line. So I'm now going into that darker shade named Feast. I'm just going to see if that will darken it up a bit. See, it is like a bit darker. It's not like a lot, but it is a little bit. But to be honest, it didn't really make, maybe it did make a difference. I absolutely love clowns. I used to be terrified of them when I was a kid and a teenager, but as I get older I love them. I like love how creepy they are, and I love clown horror movies. If anyone has any good clown horror movie recommendations, let me know, because I love them. So what I'm going to do is take the black shade, which is called Careful. I'm going to deepen the outer edges of this a little bit. So I don't know if it's just me and my lack of skills, but it's not blending the best. And it's sort of like, do you see where that straight line is, where it's not blending out around the edge? But again, I'm not very good at blending, to be honest. Like, I've always been honest about that, so it could just be on me. So I'm going to take that same brush from earlier, this one, and go into that black shade and then put that on my lower lash line. I'm stuck between whether or not I want to use a shimmer. I guess I'll just do this one. I'll use this Beautiful Fear shade. Every time I go to say Beautiful Fear, let's be honest, I've said it like twice, but both times I've like wanted to say Beautiful Liar, like the Shakira and Beyonce song. Revolution shimmers are so pretty. Like, look at that. Oh, I'm so glad I added shimmer. I really want to try out the eyeliner. So the perfect way to do this is because I need to do the little clown line makeup-y things. But I also need a red lipstick, hold on. So I might as well just do the lipstick first, since, you know, I need to connect the lines. This is the Primark brand makeup lip liner in the shade Salsa. Do you see how like all the texture in my lip? Oh my god, and like all around here. Did I even blend it properly? You know what, this could be on me. I thought I blended it properly, but everything just looks so like streaky. So because I'm lazy and I can't bother to go to my lipstick drawer, I'm just going to use a red shade from this makeup lip palette I got off of Temu. I bought it to mix my own lipstick shades for like some TikTok videos where people could like tell me which colours to mix and everything. But that is very, very bright. Wow. I'm going to deepen the edges a little bit with a darker shade. Have I even got a darker one? Not really. Okay, that's better. Because I can't use a reference picture, because one, I can't bother to get my laptop out, and two, I record on my phone. I'm just going to copy the makeup thing from this. Oh, I forgot. Clowns have noses too, don't they? So, let's just do a little... Oh shit, I touched my lip. I just realised, hold on, this would be a good time to use the red shade in this palette. Hold on. Oh, I like the red. See, the red's okay. I'm gonna mark where I need dots to go. Lines. Why can I not speak today? What the hell? And then just get a rough line. It doesn't have to be perfect right now. And now I'm just gonna like make them even. I think that looks pretty decent. Let's try out the eyeliner, the black one. I love how like thin the little brushes are. It smells kind of plasticky though. Like I can't tell if it's just like the packaging or the product itself. Question for you personally, is Nightmare Before Christmas a Halloween film to you or a Christmas film? Because to me, it's both. And I'm gonna watch it like on the last day of October, and then I'm gonna watch it again at Christmas. So I'm now gonna use the lip stain. I guess I didn't really need the lipstick, did I? Oh well. You really cannot see very well, and we can't really see if it's gonna stain it because I've got lipstick underneath. So that was a bit silly of me, but moving on. I'm actually now gonna go get dressed quickly and do some finishing touches. I'm gonna do my eyelashes and glue loads of rhinestones on, and then I'll be back to show you at the end. I don't want to make you sit through that, and then we'll test out the fake blood. I'm back. I've added rhinestones and lashes, and I also added this Makeup Revolution eye chrome thing to my lips to make them glittery to match with the whole rhinestone thing. So now all I have left to do is test the fake blood. I don't want to use a lot because I don't want to ruin my white shirt or anything. But I'm thinking maybe I just do like a drip somewhere, or maybe even just like a splatter. But splatters can be messy. I'm gonna take it onto a different brush. Use this one. Where do I want to put it? It's very pink. I almost feel like I've ruined the look with it a little bit, but also one thing to know, when I was adding the rhinestones, when I like peeled them off to replace them somewhere, the eyeliner had rubbed off, so the eyeliners aren't going to last very well. But overall, I think that looks pretty cool, and I do like the makeup collection. I like the eyeshadows, and I like the sponge. I don't really like the face paint, but I didn't test out any of the cream ones. If you want me to, then let me know. I like the black eyeliner, but I don't know how long it will last. And the fake blood's okay, I guess. It's just kind of, it's too pinky for me. And yeah, let me know what you think.